Let me start with a real story. Last Saturday afternoon, my mom called me. She just asked one simple question. What do you want to eat for dinner? Should I cook you a bowl of noodles? That was it. One sentence and I exploded like a lit powder keg. How many times have I told you I don't want noodles? Can you stop asking these useless questions? Just cook whatever you want, okay? There was 5 seconds of silence on the other end of the phone. Then my mom softly said, "Oh, okay." Then Mom won't ask anymore. After I hung up, I sat alone on the couch, staring into space. I thought, have I gone crazy? My mom was just trying to care about me. How could I say something like that to a woman in her 60s? That irritable, harsh, unreasonable person. Was that really me? You've done something like this too, right? You yelled at your partner just because he left his socks on the floor. You snapped at your child just because they knocked over a cup. You got impatient with your parents just because they asked one too many questions like, have you eaten? Afterward, you apologize, you regret it, you promise yourself you'll do better next time. But the next time the same scene plays out again, you feel like you've been hijacked by your emotions. Like a train out of control, rushing toward a cliff while you can only watch. So today, I want to tell you something. You are not bad-tempered. You are not naturally irritable. And you don't even have a problem with emotional regulation. You are just too full inside. From a psychological perspective, there are 2 main culprits behind anger. The first is a faulty thinking habit. 2 words: should. Think carefully before every outburst. Haven't you silently told yourself things like, he should understand me? She shouldn't talk to me like that. This shouldn't be happening. I shouldn't have to deal with this kind of mess. You see, inside your mind lives a script of a perfect world. In that script, everyone should understand you. Everything should go smoothly, and every word should be gentle. But reality doesn't follow your script. Some people are naturally sharp-tongued. Some parents will never learn to see things from your perspective. Some bad things just fall on you for no reason. When reality doesn't match your internal should, your first reaction isn't acceptance, it's anger. In psychology, this is called irrational beliefs. Simply put, you're using a ruler that doesn't even exist to measure an imperfect world. The word should sounds like a pursuit of something better. But in fact, it's a form of hidden control. You're trying to control how others speak, how situations unfold, how the world operates. And when all that control fails, you collapse. Anger is your counterattack against that loss of control. But have you ever thought about it? Why should the world revolve around your should? Other people are not mind readers, and life is not a script you wrote. Let go of the word should, and at least half your anger will disappear. Really try it. The next time you think he should understand me, replace it with he may not have the ability to understand me. You'll feel the fire inside you instantly weaken. Now, let me invite you to imagine something. You're having a meal and you've filled a bowl with porridge very full, almost overflowing. You carefully carry it from the kitchen to the table. But halfway there, it spills anyway. What's your reaction? You might blame yourself. Why am I so clumsy? I can't even carry a bowl of porridge properly. But the truth is, the porridge didn't spill just because you were careless. The more important reason is, the bowl was too full. The fuller it is, the more likely it is to spill. No matter how steady you walk, Even the slightest movement will make it overflow. Your inner world is that bowl of porridge. Think about what's inside you. Maybe it's work pressure, and KP is anxiety about the future, mortgage and car payments, tension with colleagues, self-blame for not being good enough. The pressure of I can't stop, the obsession with I must be perfect. These emotions are like porridge poured in layer after layer. You think you can handle it? You think you can digest it? But as they accumulate and reach a tipping point of on a glance, a sentence, a tiny inconvenience from the outside world becomes the final drop that breaks the dam. When you lash out at your family, it's not because they did something wrong. It's because you were already full inside. They just happened to bump into the bowl that was about to overflow. You're not really angry at them. You're angry at the pressure of the world, at your own grievances, at everything you cannot control. And they just happen to be close to you. So if you can't be emotionally stable right now, that's okay. If you lost your temper again today, that's okay. If you're thinking, why am I always like this? Don't rush to deny yourself, because emotional instability is not entirely your fault. It's because your mind is filled with too many shoulds and your inner world is packed with too much pressure. So what can we do? First, when you feel anger rising, try asking yourself, am I using the word should again? The moment you recognize that thought, you've already pressed pause. You don't need to stop being angry immediately. You just need to see it. Second, ask yourself, what is filling me up too much? Is it work, stress, physical exhaustion, dissatisfaction with yourself, not having rested properly for too long? Identify what's the fullest inside you. Even if you can't solve it today, at least you know it's there. And one more important thing, please remember, even when you are emotionally unstable, you are still worthy of love. When you are irritable, someone is still willing to stay by your side. When you lose control, someone is still willing to forgive you. When you blame yourself, someone is still willing to hold you. The people who don't leave after you lose your temper are not tolerating you because they should. They stay because you are worthy. All right? We've talked a lot today. Let me leave you with one final sentence. If you've ever hurt someone you care about because of emotional outbursts, if you've ever stayed awake at night filled with regret, if you want to be a little kinder to yourself, then leave a comment below. It can be, I understand, it can be me too, or it can be a word of encouragement you want to say to yourself today. You don't have to carry everything alone. In the comments, you'll find many people telling you, you are not alone. I'll be there waiting for you. See you next time.